Mataji 33.
33 में निशान लगा रखा है। चलो देखो
Okay. Okay. चलिए. So we are ready. Juraha Kunja Gopi Janavallama Gopi Janavallama Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Sarasatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhiraye Nasha Prayasha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Okay. Patnya Uchuhu Yagno Ayamatava Yajanaya Kena Shrishto Vidvastaha Pashupati Nadya Daksha Kopa Tamnastvam Shava Shayanava Shantamedham Yagnatman Nalina Rucha Drisha Punihi Patnya Uchuhu Yagnoyam Tava Yagnaya Kena Shishto Yagno Ayam Tava Yajanaya Kena Shishto Vidvastaha Pashupatina Daya Daksha Kopa Tamnastvam Shavashayanava Shantamedham Yagnatmatam Nalina Rucha Drisha Punihi. Yes. Hare Krishna. Sorry, the connection became light. Chalo. The Patnya Uchuhu, the wives of the executive sacrifice said, Yagnaha, the sacrifice. I am this, Tava, your, Yajanaya, worshipping, Kena, by Brahma, Shishtaha, arranged, Vidvashtaha, devastated, Pashupatina, by Lord Shiva, Adya, today, Daksha Kopa, from anger at Daksha, Tam, it, Naha, our, Tvam, you, Shavayana, dead bodies, Abha, like, Shantamedham, the still sacrificial animals, Yagna Atman, the Lord of sacrifice, Nalina, lotus, Rucha, beautiful, Drisha, by the vision of your eyes, Punihi, sanctify. The voice of the purpose of sacrifice said, My dear Lord, the sacrifice of the range under the instruction of Brahma. But unfortunately, Lord Shiva, being angry at Daksha, devastated the entire scene. And because of his anger, the preparation of the yajna have been lost. By the lotus eyes, the sanctity of the sacrificial arena may be again invoked. Voice of the foremost of the sacrifice said, My dear Lord, this sacrifice, but unfortunately, Lord Shiva, being angry at Daksha, devastated the entire scene. And because of his anger, the animals went to sacrifice are lying dead. Therefore, the preparation of the yajna have been lost. Now, at the glance of your lotus eyes, the sanctity of the sacrificial arena may be again invoked. Oh, yes, Mataji, you can read. Madhavi Mani.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanva Pranam. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Animals were offered in sacrifice in order to give them renewed life. That was the purpose of having animals there. Offering an animal in sacrifice and giving him renewed life was the evidence of the strength of chanting mantras. Unfortunately, when Daksha's sacrifice was devastated by Lord Shiva, some of the animals were killed. One was killed just to replace the head of Daksha. Their bodies were lying about, and the sacrificial arena was turned into crematorium. Thus, the real purpose of yajna was lost. Lord Vishnu, being the ultimate objective of such sacrificial ceremonies, was requested by the wives of the priest to glance over the yajna arena with his causeless mercy so that the routine work of the yajna might be continued. The purport here is that animals should not be unnecessarily killed. They were used to prove the strength of the mantras and were to have been rejuvenated by the use of the mantras. They should not have been killed as they were by Lord Shiva to replace the head of Daksha with an animal's head. It was pleasing to see an animal sacrificed and rejuvenated, and that pleasing atmosphere had been lost. The wives of the priest requested that the animals be brought back to life by the clans of Lord Vishnu to make a pleasing yajna. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanva Pranam.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shundabadi Pashadarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Patnya uchuhu, yagnoyam tava yajanaya kena sheshto, vidvashta pashupatina diyadaksha kopa. Tamnastvam sashayana vashantamedham, yagnatman narinarucha dirsha punihi. The voice of the performance sacrifice said, my dear Lord, the sacrifice was arranged under the instruction of Brahma, but unfortunately Lord Shiva, being angry at Daksha, devastated the entire scene. And because of his anger, the animals meant for sacrifice are lying dead. Therefore, the preparation of the yagna have been lost. Now, by the glance of your lotus eye, the sanctity of the sacrificial arena may be again invoked. Hare Krishna, I hope the audio is okay now. Please just put in the chat. You can hear clearly? Okay. Okay. So now the issue is whenever we gather together, just like now we gather together for class, we like all pleasing atmosphere, isn't it? We are respectful to everybody. That's what happens in any event, any function. People come, they receive each other respectfully. The juniors to the fit of the elders, you know. And previously, what was beautiful was that all the meetings were around some yagna. Even we remember when you were small children, if there is a meeting, is around some kind of a religious event. There is some puja, and we all gather together. Okay, people may dress and all these things. That's all happens. That's part of it. But overall, the event was around some puja, and everybody gathers, they come. And when the Lord is being worshipped, the atmosphere is even more sanctified. Everybody comes, there is some havan going on, or there is some puja going on. Everybody sits, okay? Or there is some kirtan going on. That is the way to have gatherings. Okay? We should not travel to a city where there is no temple of Lord Vishnu. What's the point in going there? So similarly, what's the point in going to a gathering and Lord is not being worshipped? What is the use? You see that? Because all these negative vibrations will be there. People, what do the people talk? They don't talk about the Lord. They'll talk about girls. They'll talk about politics. They'll talk about cricket. Because that is what is their Shravadam. That is the Kirtanam. If all the time we are talking about the Shastra, then we will be talking, repeating what we heard. So, correct? But if all the time we are hearing about this modern day, so that's what we will be speaking actually. You know? So many wonderful things are there. We can hear every day. We can share both the astas parasparam, and we enjoy the nectar of Krishna consciousness. Okay? But you see that if that is not there, these negative things will come, and all things will be khichdi. This great difficulty Daksha was having in relation to Lord Shiva. Unnecessary it was. Why she had to come, Sati? Her husband warned, please don't go. No, I will go. Go. And then he knew what was going to happen, and she could not handle the mess there, situation. You know, sometimes it's better to keep at a distance, let other things cool down. But no, I'll go. Okay, things got further agitated and she gave her life. And then the Lord Shiva got upset. Then he had to punish Daksha, and Daksha lost his head. And then all the devatas went. So instead of at a place where, we gather together to worship the Lord, we have some funny things were happening. And even Daksha's yagna was not in a proper spirit to satisfy the Lord. It was more to make a show. Daksha was appointed as head of Prajapatis, and now he wanted to make a show. Let's see how big I do, how things I do big. I do this, and without inviting Lord Shiva, he's an insignificant person. He's not even there, see? And we are having such a big thing. Why devotee's heart there is something negative? There is always positive, well-wishing. It doesn't wish bad for anybody. But he was, and not only that, Lord Shiva being Trimurti, one of the beneficiaries of sacrifice, they saw to it that he is not offered any prasadam. So what is this yagna going on? What you are doing, trying to do? What he is trying to achieve? There is in Bhagavad Gita, yagnas in sattva, rajas and tama. This is more toward rajas. Just dhum dhum tam tam, just to have a show. The real objective of self-purification is not even there in the whole process of yagna. And what is the sanctified atmosphere when this is not there? Okay? There is no proper objective to purify the self. There is no objective to worship the Lord. And rather, the heart is full of jealousy, enviousness. And then the gathering lost its very pleasing nature. There is, his daughter itself lost his life. He did not even stop her from doing so. What is his heart? Just imagine. Total catastrophe. Made a mess of the whole place. The whole place is messed up. His head is now. A goat has been killed to replace his head. So Prabhupada is pointing out that, sometimes, I don't know, when you gone to a temple, some temples where the bali is offered, it's very difficult to enter there. I went to Nepal also once, one temple is there. So much animals are killed. How do you go such a tamasic place? But it is there and people go. Why do you go? Why you should go? And that is what he's saying. What is the pleasing nature there? Instead of a holy place, that has become a slaughterhouse. And that is why Buddha appeared actually, to stop all this. In the name of some punya karma, in the name of some benefit for us, we don't even think of 2 seconds, we don't think of taking life of a poor animal. What that animal? Let him live now. So what is pleasing in that atmosphere? At least the wives of the yagna, the people, priest and other people there, they are not feeling happy with that atmosphere. See, they had come, they all had dressed up, they all had come, for what? For a religious function, correct? And instead of that, there was only fight there, there were murders there. Sometimes it does happen, we read in the newspaper of some marriages there and fight starts and then some people die. Do you think there is any pleasing, you come back from the function with a happy heart? At least, you go, you meet a lot of people, you offer a respect to them, juniors offer respect to you, you meet your friends, we express some, concern about each person, true? We come back in a happy mood. That's what generally happens. But still better it will be, the Lord is worshipped. Oh, that everybody will go back with something, happiness, more spiritual benefit also. Therefore, in the Prabhupada says in the Bhagavatam, when all the great sages gathered together in the beginning of Kali Yuga, Prabhupada said, this is the gathering. They're all thinking how the Kali Yuga people can be benefited. Prabhupada said, this is gathering. This is gathering. Not the way gathering we have today. Just Prabhupada says, there's only leads to some violence after the end of the fight. Prabhupada says, the gathering for Brahmanas is good. What is the use of gathering of Shudras? Today all political rallies mean gathering of the Shudras. And how do they gather? We all know, by paying money. You have to pay some money, spend lakhs and crores of rupees, get fools gathered, somehow gather people for the rally, and then make some silly slogans, some nonsense agendas, meaningless objectives, and people's time is wasted, your time is wasted. And then end of it, sometimes violence happens there. The gathering gets agitated. But they say there is something called synergy and something called groupthink. They are two opposite terms. There's a crowd mentality and synergy. When the sages gather together, there is synergy. Like Bhagavatam was spoken. Everybody was drinking the nectar. When Suta Goswami was speaking Bhagavatam, so thousands of sages, Paramahamsas were sitting without a drop of water. So Shukadev, Parikshit Maharaj, at least without a drop of water he is speaking. And they're all drinking the nectar of Bhagavatam. Everybody, just imagine the assembly. Narada is there, Vedavyasa is there. This is called assembly. And this is what we should aspire for. We should aspire for such an assembly. Sometimes we have gone for yatra, we remember. In the evening we try that everybody can sit together. We can have some kirtan, we can have some katha. But how the people really moving in the marketplace, what is this? I have to buy that, I have to buy that. These things are available in every hometown, no? Some toys, some clothes, they're available everywhere. Some food. Yeah. So what to do? We deal with that situation. So no, when we gather together, it's for we're now worshipping Vishnu. We should be very eager for such gatherings where we have to hear about Krishna. Okay? Mahasangha dwara mahavimukti. By good sangha, we can open the doors of liberation in good association. Good association. I remember we were searching for people. Where he has gone, where he has gone. Prabhu, they gone to market. Arey, what to? Prabhu, some clothes, some toys. They're available everywhere. Why you have to go? Why you have to specifically search for some sari, some clothes, some jewelry in the holy place? They're available everywhere. Why at the sacrificing an opportunity to associate with devotees? So here the whole event is turned down because the objective was lost right from the onset. Right? We can understand. Daksha did a yagna not with a desire to worship Vishnu, rather to make a big show, see how big yagna I'm doing. More out of rasic nature, not for self-purification. Sattvic yagna is for self-purification out of duty, with a desire to worship the Lord. Okay? And rasic yagna is happening here, Daksha. Meaningless. And then all more meaningless when idle mind is devil's workshop, just wanted to make a big show, daughter has come, at least welcome. So nice you have come to join in this yagna, the glorification of the Lord. So nice, welcome. No, his objective of rasic nature was already there. And then when rasic tamasic nature means something inauspicious will happen. Daughter lost her life, he lost his life. What is this yagna? So that's what they are feeling bad. We came all dressed up, spent so much time dressing. We came for the yagna, thinking there will be some fun here, they will be nice. But what is all this? It has become a slaughterhouse. Nobody likes this. Okay, so this should be very clear that, so many, and the thing that recently somebody has made a slogan, Lord Rama was also non-vegetarian. Big khichdi there, man. How inauspicious people are. How inauspicious. They don't even know what they're speaking. What is there in the Bhagavad Gita? Patram pusham phalam toyam yoma bhaktaya prayachati. Krishna says these 4 kind of things you can offer to me. That is what is Bhagavad Gita Krishna is telling. I accept these 4 things. That's it. So why is he speaking such bad things, and hurting so many people? For what? For what? They don't even know who's Lord Ram. They think he's some ordinary person in the history. He doesn't even know about whom he's speaking. In Bhagavad Gita, it is said very clearly, Bhagavad Gita is very clear. Doesn't it say that in the 9th chapter that there are some people who avajanati mamuda manushim tanamashitam param bhava avajanato mahbudamana. They don't know. Manushim, that when I come in this human-like form, people think I am one of them. And then what happens to such people? Mogasha amoga karamana, moga jnana vicheta saha, rakshasim avasirim cheva prakriti mohinishita. Unnecessarily such people make difficulty for themselves. Nobody is lost there. They're unfortunate to make such statements. Okay, so an opportunity, therefore, for gathering for glorification of Vishnu, we should seek. But a gathering in which Lord is not being worshipped, even if there is so-called yagna, but done with the spirit like Daksha, what is there? There is nothing pleasant there. Nothing pleasant there. Okay. And some good news. Yesterday we had a meeting with the marble people and with the people who had come. The whole day we were busy with them. And the people of different things to do and we will finish temple well before our objective of Janmashtami, well before. Now our target is Akshaya Titiya, not Janmashtami. So you all pray to Krishna that we can achieve this big milestone. Okay. So Krishna's grace, yesterday was a good news. We spent all the time with the different people involved. We selected almost all the features that we want in the temple, where we want marble cladding, where we want this, where we want that, where we want that. We had 2 times, we were meeting with the architects team, and things are moving fast. So that was a very good news yesterday. So the moment the facility gets ready, then we can call you. So we can have together Harinam Sankirtan. We can discuss Bhagavatam. True. We can discuss Bhagavad Gita together. Okay, so that is an objective, and we can quickly purify ourselves. So objective of self-purification should not be lost. Why we are building the temple? So that we can quickly purify ourselves and purify as many people as possible and give them Krishna, lotus feet of Krishna. Okay, that opportunity will happen fast. That is the only thing. And so please pray to the Lord that we can do that fast. Okay. Okay. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Anybody has any question? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Thank you,
Pranam
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you.
Good news, Prabhu.
Have a nice class and
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
congrats.
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. Thank you.
Dandavad Pranam
Thank you,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Dhanva Pranam. Thank you so much.
Pranam
Hare
Prabhuji,
Krishna.
Dandavat
Krishna,
Pranam.
Prabhuji.
Krishna
Dandavat
Prabhuji.
Pranam. Thank you so much.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Krishna
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna,
Thank you so much,
Guruji.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Okay, I think all of you are clear that this point that meat eating is not justified in the name of yagna, correct? That was only if the yagna there was a bali given. When Lord Chaitanya went to chant Kazi, this question was there. He asked chant Kazi, what kind of religion you are following? You are killing your own mother and father, referring to cow and the bull. The chant Kazi retorted, in your religion also there is Gome the yagna, Shame the yagna. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, no, they clarify animals were not killed for being killed. They were being killed to get rejuvenated immediately in the yagna by the power of the mantra. So this area also we can meditate on, okay? Because if we can rejuvenate the animals by mantra, how much powerful the mantras are. So if we can chant our Hare Krishna mantra attentively, how much benefit we have, how much benefit we can have. Okay? So don't take the mantras as lightly. Guru Maharaj comes, the temple will only open when he comes. Sri Devi Mataji, don't worry, we will wait. Even if I finish, I'll wait for him to come, then we'll inaugurate. Because now, but see, give me 1 more month time, let the work start with all the speed so that I can speak more confidently. I can only speak about an indicator today. Okay. So now, but the thing, we are finishing well in time, much before Janmashtami. Now, the mantra, so why not we meditate on the power of the mantra? So we should attentively chant the mantra, okay? Very attentively chant the mantra. And wherever you are, whichever city you stay, you can also go for Sankirtana in the nearby temple. Enjoy the Harinam Sankirtana. Okay. So the mantra is powerful, definitely. So you see the power. If the mantra can give new life to an animal, you told the aspect you understood. So Vedas don't justify animal killing for any purpose. Animals are not killed just for eating. They were killed in the yagna for rejuvenation. Okay, so there is no justification. These people, half-read people, speak something, sometimes things like this. Okay, it's not like that. Hare Krishna. Any questions? Anybody? Yes, Ramadevi Mataji, nice to see you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, speak. Anybody has a question? Vandana, Rani.
Guruji?
Yeah, you raised your hand. You wanted to ask
Yeah,
something.
Pranam Guruji. Rejuvenation means what?
New birth.
That means the animals were
They're only
sacrificed and they get a better birth.
immediately in front of everybody. Not that later they will. In the yag, he gets a human birth many times. Can we do like that? Can he do? No, we cannot do, no? Correct?
Yes.
So therefore it is to be avoided. In fact, 5 things are to be avoided in Kali Yuga. Ashwamedha Gavalamyam. These things are banned for Kali Yuga because we cannot chant mantras like that. When we are chanting, we are not at all, even Hare Krishna mantra, how we are chanting. What we will chant. But this is the given mantra for Kali Yuga for our purifications they are doing. So we don't have the power to chant mantras to rejuvenate. We cannot. So we avoid that. The purpose is okay. Prabhupada gives an example, just like, in a lab, experiments are there with the animals sometimes to test a medicine. True? Nowadays, don't you do that? Correct? So when the mantra chant, previously the mantras were chanted. But with the power of mantra to test, they will say, okay, show. We'll kill an animal, rejuvenate it. Out of the purity and the power of the mantra. Mantras are there, but chanters are not there. Yes, Hare Krishna Mantra, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dr. Dinesh Saxena ji, Hare Krishna.
I'm taking L1 classes, Prabhuji. I'm taking L1 classes, level 1 class.
Oh, very nice. Which one now? For adult, for youth or children?
Adult youth, 3 p.m. daily, Prabhuji.
Okay, good.
One of the devotees asked why we do not touch Jap Mala with index finger, why it is kept out of the Jap Mala.
See, mainly because the mala will fall down otherwise. See, the bag, if you don't keep hold the bag with the finger, the bag will fall down, correct?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Now people have built so many things around, you show point and all these things. I not got a reference in Shastra for that. That people build up, one person says and 10 people repeat it. But I not find in the Shastra for that. But my thing is common sense, If you don't put one finger outside the bag, the whole bag will fall down. Okay? And another thing is that, these things are very subtle. And what reasons they have, we follow what we are told to do. So the chanting of different fingers is for different mantras. Okay, particularly for chanting, for purification, chanting Vishnu, we chant. Some people have so many. There is really reason why we chant on this finger. People say, no, there is nadi there. This will control your sex desire. So many things people have analysis. But I don't have a definite analysis of that. Therefore, but we just follow. Just like, why you have shika. We just follow. Correct? This is the procedure. This is the procedure. Not that there will be some particular reason. A finger toe is very easy. The bag we chant in a bag, always in a gomukhi. The bag will fall down.
Yes,
if that finger is in, it will check. So we have to hold the bag.
There is
one finger needed to hold the bag.
Prabhuji, there is one more point. In mudra, the index finger is considered to be the soul, and the thumb is considered to be the Paramatma or super soul. So in mudra posture, when we sit in Padmasana, then the hand has to be like this. All 3 fingers represent 3 gunas. Index finger represents soul, and the thumb represents super soul. So in Chinna mudra, this is called. In Chinna mudra, we are trying to connect soul with the super soul. So this is the explanation given in the mudra yoga also. But I could not answer the question why it isn't. I shall now tell that just to keep it is tradition as well as just to keep the bag in hold. Thank you.
See what happens when you are taking class, you are representing Prabhupada. So you should not speak anything Prabhupada has not spoken.
Yes.
Never speak anything that Prabhupada has not spoken. Very, very clear. So because Prabhupada has not spoken, that finger I keep, just don't speak that. We are representing Prabhupada, correct? Personally we may know so many things, but when we are giving class, we are representing Prabhupada. So you should be very clear, has Prabhupada spoken that? No? And then we come see. This is common sense. That is simple. But if Prabhupada has spoken these things, and Prabhupada did not speak. So they are there, not there. Sometimes Prabhupada is very careful to speak those things which are relevant. So these things more focus remains on chanting and self-purification. Why do we chant? We chant for self-purification. That is the focus. These things are not very important. Okay?
Yes. I just answered that I do not know the correct answer for it. Because I didn't know, so I did not
Yeah,
comment
the
anything.
simple. I tell you, mine is simple. The bag will fall down. Simple. Then how do you hold a gomukhi? You show the mala bag, and you see that unless one finger is out, the whole thing will fall. Okay, so logical. You chant like that. Okay, makes sense. But then when we are chanting, there will be some reasons. But because Prabhupada has not spoken on that, we leave that aside. Okay? Okay. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam.
Correct. See, whatever instruction there in the Shastra, it's not dogmatic. There are some reasons. But Prabhupada did not reveal that because it was not, he didn't consider it as very important. So he also leave it aside. Okay, Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhasya kripa sindhubhi evacha patitanam pavanebhyo.
Vaishnavo namo namah.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you.